Hello everyone. In today's video lesson, we will be learning a new concept in economics. So, before starting, tell me what can you see in the picture? Yes, very well said. As Mahatma Gandhi rightly said, India lives in a village and the development of the nation cannot be achieved without the development of the village. This entire system of development comes under rural development. What can you observe in the slide? Yes, very good. It shows village lifestyle before rural development. There were no proper drainage facilities. Garbage were thrown in open flowing water. There was no proper electricity facilities due to which the children had to complete their education in candle lights. There were no modern machineries for irrigation. The child is requesting for a toilet as they have to go in open space. There is no safe drinking water. So this entire thing shows that how much tough life the village people were living. What can you observe in this picture? Yes, excellent. It shows the village life after rural development came. There were free health checkup camps that were introduced. Small factories were set up so that the women of the village can also go and earn in that by showcasing their talents. Safe drinking water facilities were provided. Connectivity of village from city by making proper road facility. Solar panels were introduced so that electricity can be generated. Toilet facilities were provided. Awareness programs were also conducted related to AIDS awareness, especially for women. Small candles, LED bulbs, light lamps were provided to the children so that they do not have to complete their education in candle lights. So after seeing so many things about rural development, it is very important to know what exactly is the meaning of rural development. So we will be first seeing the meaning. Rural development is all about bringing changes among rural community from the traditional way of living to progressive way of living. So it means that it focuses on the action for the development of areas that are lagging behind in the overall development of the village economy. So now we will be seeing what is the definition of rural development. Rural development is the process of improving the quality of life and economic well-being of people living in rural areas, often relatively isolated and sparsely populated area, which means that it basically works to improve the quality life of the people living in village area. As they are kept isolated, they are kept apart from the city life people, it is very important to make them also come up as the village is one of the important part of our India, because most of the population that is situated is in village. So it is very important to develop the village side by side. So before moving ahead, explain the meaning of rural development. Yes, good. So now we will be seeing what is the importance of sanitation. How does sanitation helps? It helps to reduce diseases, improve nutritional status of children, enhance safety and well-being of children, increase educational prospects, especially for women and girls. So all these are the importance. Once proper sanitation is done, it helps to make the diseases run away from our life, because with proper health and hygiene we are able to complete our education, we feel safe, and especially it is done for well-being of children. On an important note, around the world over 800 children under age 5 die every day from diseases caused by lack of access to water, sanitation and hygiene. So it is very sad to see that because of our all mistakes, not only an individual, entire world mistake, we are increasing the death rate of the children. So we should save our environment. Automatically, we will get proper access to water facilities and to safe drinking water. Proper sanitation and hygiene will be maintained. Proper dumping facility should be done. We should not throw the garbage on the roadside. We should go and throw it in garbage pit only instead of throwing it in water, because we are not only polluting the water but also polluting the environment. So safe environment and safe life. Now we will be seeing what is the importance of rural development. Rural development helps to provide safe drinking water. It helps to improve sanitation and hygiene and also affordable health facilities. So this would lead to improvement in quality of life of the people. So with the help of proper sanitation and hygiene facility, it helps to make the disease go away from our life. With safe drinking water, as water is one of the most important thing every individual needs. Affordable health facilities like small health checkup camps are introduced with help to go and get a free health checkups. So all this helps them to get awareness related to their health as well as various diseases that are around the world. So now these are the two schemes that are introduced. That is Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan. It basically works on providing individual toilet facilities to all the village people. Solid and liquid waste management. In this, it helps to provide composite pits, reuse of wastewater and system for collection, segregation and disposal of household garbage. So all these schemes that are introduced by the government, it plays a very important role in rural development. In case of health and hygiene, when proper composite pits are introduced, when there is recycling of wastewater, so all this helps not only to save the environment, but it also provides a healthy environment for the people living in the village. Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan, the toilet facilities. So it helps to provide proper environment, proper hygiene facilities. They do not have to go in the open space. So all this plays a very important role in improving the rural development. Moving on to the next importance, empowerment of women. Rural development helps to reduce gender disparity, meet the diverse needs of rural women, as well as encourage their participation in community development programs. Basically, rural development, when it came into existence, it played a very important role in improving the lifestyle of the village people. It changed the mentality of the people. The women were also allowed to do jobs as various schemes were introduced by the government like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. In this scheme, they provide funds for giving education to the girl child. It empowered the girl child. So, rural development in empowering of women, it plays a very significant role. It not only helps the women but also the girl child. It made them participate in the community programs by introducing various activities, various programs. Small industries were set up for women so that they can go there and earn certain amount of money. Another scheme was introduced, that is Mahila E-Hit. It was an online marketing platform for women empowerment. So all these schemes basically helps not only in empowering of the women, but it also provided the right to the women. So rural development basically empowered as well as provided right to the women. So it played a very important role. Pradhan Mantri Vandana Yojana. This scheme basically works for maternity women, those who are not able to go for jobs during the pregnancy times. They provided a small amount of 6,000 rupees, which played a very important role in keeping the women's life healthy as well as the child life healthy. So, moving on to the next slide, we will be seeing the next importance of rural development. Rural development lead to further improvement in providing facilities such as generation of electricity, proper road and drainage facilities, connectivity of the road from village to city people, proper irrigation facilities. So this shows that rural development helps in construction of roads from village to city, which connects as well as increase the earning source for the village people. They provided them proper electricity facilities so that the village people do not suffer, and especially the children, they do not have to complete their education in the candle lights. Proper safe drinking water facilities, especially by providing drainage facilities, they save half of the water was saved, because before, when drainage facilities were not there, they used to throw the garbage in the dust, not instead of dustbin, in the open water, which increased the level of diseases. So with the help of rural development, it reduces the diseases level also. In terms of irrigation, they started providing them various credit facilities, which helps to provide them modern machineries, modern methods, providing them awareness about modern methods of irrigations, providing them loans for irrigations. So one of the best scheme was introduced was the Bharat Nirman program. This basically works on six components: construction of road, telephone facilities, housing, proper housing facilities, electricity, safe drinking water, and proper drainage facilities for the village people. So moving on to the fourth importance, eradication of poverty. In case of eradication of poverty, rural development leads to an increase in rural income and standard of living. This helps in the eradication of poverty. Yes, very well said that with the help of rural development, the village people were provided with job opportunities, and these job opportunities were not in other cities, it was in their own village. By providing small industries, women were provided with jobs for stitching. By construction, connectivity of roads from village to the city, these village men were given labor job. So they used to earn daily wages. So all this, when they were getting proper income, when both men and women were earning together, it removed the barriers. It removed the barriers of sexes as well as provide equal opportunities for both. So rural development not only helped in improvement of standard of living, because they were able to earn, but it also removed the barriers of sexes. Equal opportunities, equal jobs were provided as per their capacities and capabilities. The fifth one is availability of credit. Rural development facilitates the growth of financial institutions such as primary agriculture, cooperative banks, regional rural banks. This helps to provide subsidized credit facilities to the farmers. Especially for the farmers, various schemes were introduced. So, with the help of these credit facilities, the farmers were able to purchase their seeds, new pesticides, new controlling of the pesticides, new chemicals they were able to purchase, which helped them in making their agriculture work more effective. They provide credit facilities or small lands where they can do their agriculture and do their basic earnings. So it helps not only by providing subsidies, but it also helps to improve their standard of living. So these are the two schemes that were introduced. One was the Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana, and the second one was National Rural Empowerment Guarantee Scheme. In this Pradhan Mantri Yojana, they can open zero balance account, and in the second National Rural Empowerment, it basically works on providing at least 100 days wage employment in rural areas. So this not only helps to earn income, but it also helps them to improve their standard of living. So now, on a very sad note, we can see that nowadays there is increasing in the rate behind farmer suicide in India. Farmer suicides account for 11.2% of all suicides in India. Despite of seeing so many schemes in our previous slide, still there is increase in the rate of farmer suicide. Some of the reasons are high debt burden, crop failure, corruption in subsidies, poor government policies, personal issues and family problems, public mental health. So despite of so many schemes that are introduced by the government, it shows that they are not getting full advantage, full use of these schemes that are introduced. Certain times there is natural climatic reason is there, sometimes drought is there, sometimes floods is there, sometimes rain is not coming, due to which the farmer have to suffer because there is no proper or a lot of water facilities required for irrigation. But lack of water facilities lead to this corruption in subsidies. When they are going for these credit facilities, they have to run a lot because every time it is a government office, so certain time they are made late for getting this credit, due to which the irrigation, the duration of that crop goes, and it leads to stress level, increase in the stress level of the farmers. High debt burden, when they are not getting loans from banks, they are taking loans from landlords at a higher rate, so it also increases the burden. Public mental health, the farmers, as they are under stress, it leads to a lot of rise in diseases level. Once, because stress is something which increases many losses into our health. Personal issues and family problem, like health related issues for their children, or for their pregnant women. If the women of the farmer is pregnant, it is another issue because she is not able to earn at that duration, or certain other issues. So it leads to a very, like, poor government policies is also one of the main factor. They are introducing scheme, but there is lack of monitoring done, due to which these credit facilities or schemes that are introduced, they are not able to reach to the farmers. So due to which there is a lot of increase in the rates of suicide cases in farmers. So now, before moving ahead, give reasons why public health and sanitation plays a significant role in rural development. Yes, very good. So in today's video lesson, we have learned about meaning, definition, and importance of rural development. So before ending the session, tell me these two questions. We will be having a discussion on these two questions. Give reason how rural development helps to eradication of poverty. Can anyone give me the answer? Yes. Good. Your answer is correct. Rural development helps to eradicate poverty. So when such answer is asked, we should not directly write how it is helping. First, we need to write the meaning, definition of rural development. Then we should write what is basically poverty and how rural development helps to reduce poverty by providing equal opportunities to both men as well as women. Then we have to give example of one or two schemes that are introduced. The second question is, give reason why death rates of farmer is increasing day by day even after so many schemes are introduced by the government. Yes. So as we have seen in our previous slide, can anyone tell me what were the reasons behind increasing in death rate? Yes, excellent. So first we have to write what were the percentage, latest percentage, like 11.2% was the death rate. Then we have to write like crop failure due to high burden, then family issues, lack of proper government monitoring when the schemes are introduced. Then there is a lot of weightage, like lot of waiting have to be done by the farmers in order to get those credit facilities. Failure of crops is there. So all these are the various factors or various reasons behind increasing in the death rates of the farmer. Even after introduction of those new schemes, as we have seen in our previous slides, new schemes were introduced for the farmers for providing credit facilities, that is Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana. Especially this scheme is the latest one. So we can write a small thing on this, but still the farmers are committing suicide. So before ending the session, I want to give you a small assignment. Find out information about the latest achievements of NABARD. NABARD, NABARD. So these are certain references from where we can find out new pictures, new information related to schemes, and what are the we can have a more study about importance of rural development. So in today's video lesson, we have learned about meaning, definition, and importance of sanitation and importance of rural development in rural village. Thank you so much.